What's up, guys? It is Wrestling Light, and we are going to be doing a segment today called Wrecked Wednesdays. Now, Wrecked Wednesdays is going to be a segment where I talk about something that I really dislike storyline-wise, company-wise. We can extend it to the world of professional wrestling, but it can be from past or present. The future is kind of hard to get mad about because it hasn't happened yet. But we're definitely going to get mad about this today. So, the topic we're going to be talking about today is a WrestleMania feud. Now, there's 3 WrestleMania feuds that are pretty big at this point. One of them being Triple H and Brock, which looks great, and will probably have blood at Mania, and a stipulation that will kick ass. So it's going to be a brawl. Looks good in my books as a storyline. The second storyline, CM Punk versus The Undertaker. Now, CM Punk versus The Undertaker is going to be a good match, and it actually upped the ante on the last Raw, so I'm getting pretty excited for this match, actually. Now, the last one. It's actually been giving me this for the entire time since the last WrestleMania, but that's greatness versus redemption. Redemption. Now, greatness in The Rock, undoubtedly, I could totally agree with that. The Rock is probably one of the most recognizable faces of the wrestling world, and the fact that he went on to movies makes him even bigger when he comes back. So, I would say he's greatness, 100%. Now, redemption and Cena, those aren't 2 words that match very well together. Especially considering Cena was Superstar of the Year last year, main evented a lot of fucking pay-per-views. Granted, he didn't win them all, but he still did. He won a majority of them, and he pretty much did nothing. Let's just say he did nothing in 2012, besides main events and give CM Punk second fiddle. Now, what they did with this is they gave CM Punk a little bouncy ball to hold on to, and they gave Cena the big ball and just threw it and went, oh, just fuck it, go ahead, just dribble it around, shoot some hoops, do what you like. So if that's not redemption, what is redemption about this storyline? So Cena said in a recent promo that he said last year that he was going to beat The Rock, and that he told everyone he was going to beat The Rock, and he failed. Well, idiot, you shouldn't have told people that you were going to beat The Rock. I understand, obviously, it's a promo, and he's doing it off of the top of his head, but I'm doing this off the top of my head, and I don't sound like an absolute moron. So, what's the deal, Cena? Is it about... So if it's about pride, then why wouldn't the storyline be called Greatness versus Pride? Because that's more what it is. If it was redemption, and let's say he had lost the title to The Rock at last Mania, he would be redeeming himself by getting the title at this WrestleMania. Which, although predictable, it still makes sense. Now, at this point, there is no redeeming for Cena. Cena isn't redeeming anything. Cena is the face of the company, has main evented pretty much every pay-per-view in the last year and a half, and continues to be just there all the time. God, get him off. Even when he goes at Extreme Rules, and after the match goes, oh, I think I might need to take a little bit of time off, and I'm just Chicago crowd that may or may not like me. Shut your fucking mouth. You didn't go anywhere, and you will never go anywhere. Now, everyone knows that Cena's gonna win. I know that Cena's gonna win. You know that Cena's gonna win. And even the stupid internet faggots that go, oh, I love you, Cena, so much, they even know he's gonna win. So, what's the really enticing factor to get me to buy WrestleMania this year? It's not Cena Rock 2, because I already know who's gonna win Cena Rock 2. It's not Triple H, Brock Lesnar, because that's really not that big of a storyline. I mean, they're trying to make it into one, but it's not that big of a storyline when you compare it to Rock Cena II, which isn't that great in itself. And then CM Punk Undertaker. That's going to be a good match, but won't draw as much as Cena The Rock would. Now, what I think the WWE is trying to bank on with this is that they think that just because it's Rock Cena 2, they're going to get more buys. Now, if you look at last year's Once in a Lifetime, lifetime meaning the span of somebody's life. So, let's say that's the span of Rock and Cena's life. Once in that lifetime. And what are they doing with it? Rock Cena 2. They released DVDs, they released probably shirts, they released a whole bunch of shit to get some extra dough. And probably what they spend that dough on? Linda McMahon's failed campaign. So, now they're trying to cover their tracks, and now they're going to try and make this Mania a better sell. But you know what? It probably won't be. You know what? I'm not one of those people to watch pay-per-views online. Actually, sometimes I do. But if it's good enough pay-per-view, I'll buy it, 100%. If it's a Big 4 pay-per-view, definitely I'll buy it. But, come on. Come on. Are you really expecting me to buy this piece of shit? This weak fucking storyline. It's a weak storyline. It's not redemption. It really isn't. It's not even close to what redemption is. Trust me, I understand that they're classifying it as redemption because Cena lost last year to The Rock, and he needs to prove it to himself that he can beat The Rock to be the greatest living. Which, for some reason, it mentioned a Mike Tyson quote, and then Rock owned the shit out of him and called him basically full of shit. So, do you think Cena's really gonna win? Yeah, he will. Do you think Cena will turn heel? He could. Do you think Rock will win? Probably not. But the worst thing they could do with this match, the absolute worst thing they could do with this match, is give it a swerve finish. I've been seeing swerve finishes since fucking Hell in a Cell, Ryback CM Punk. I don't need to see more after that. I've seen 4 in the past 6 months. 4 swerve finishes for a world title, or for a WWE title. Come on! Like, I understand that. You know, maybe sometimes you don't have the greatest wrestlers involved. You don't have, they work the mic a lot better, which wasn't the case because CM Punk and Skip Sheffield may be green, but he's not a bad wrestler. Wasn't a bad match. But ruining it with a shitty finish, or a stupid ref bump, or a stupid twisted finish, fucks it up. Because then it makes it shrouded just by that finish. And that's what they're going to do with this match. I can guarantee they'll have a shitty finish. Some kind of stupid ref bump and all this other shit, when they could really just make it almost a 5-star classic. They could make it a Kurt versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 21. That was a great match. It was probably the best match of that night. And it wasn't even the main event. And what does that say about everything then? Because there could just be a better match under Rock Cena that I'll enjoy a lot more. 100% there will be. And it'll probably, that probably will be the least favorite match of my entire history of as a wrestling fan. It's the most predictable WrestleMania main event in history. Because everybody knows Cena's going to win, and he's not going to lose. After doing a year-long storyline, you really think that WWE is going to bury Cena? God, you got another thing coming. I mean, I don't think anybody actually thinks that, but tell me what you think. Comment in the comment section below if you like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. But don't just ignore it. Anyways, guys, that was Wrecked Wednesdays. Take her easy.